My desk is covered in so much makeup, but they're all my favorites. So I can't even be mad. Welcome back everyone. Today's video is going to be another Sephora sale video. I'm going to be telling you all of my top picks for the upcoming Sephora savings event. So I've already done a video on this talking about my top 10 most repurchased items from Sephora. So I will have that linked to my description box and also up in the cards. So if you haven't checked that out, I'm obviously recommending all of those products to you. But I did want to do the very traditional, here are my top picks, my recommendations. These are my tippy top favorites. These are my top drawer makeup items. I have a couple of skincare products in here as well, but just like the best of the best. Especially right now, I've been working out of a pretty small makeup collection. I did a move recently and I'm still not fully like settled in and all of that. So I've been working off of one makeup bag for a while, and these are the products that like I cannot be without. I'm wearing them nearly every single day and I love them so much. So as always, I will have all of these linked down below. Those are going to be affiliate links. So thank you so much if you shop affiliate links during this time, because this is when really brands are looking at a lot of influencers and what we have to offer the brands and the retailers. There is also now a shopping feature on YouTube, so you will see a view products, and then you will also be able to see all of the products that I'm talking about. I will have linked in the video. You can actually shop right now on YouTube. I did a vlog recently where I actually went to an event in LA to learn all about this new shopping feature. So I think it's a pretty cool one that YouTube has implemented it on the channel. And again, they are watching us very closely during sale time, holiday time, and all of that. So I thank you in advance for your support. I will have all of the dates and the codes, all of that information listed in my description box as well. But it does start for Rouge members on the 27th, where you can get 20% off. I have just a couple of new products. Maybe I'll leave those at the end. Let's start off with just some good old holy grails. So one being the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I wear the shade 2.5N. I wish that I didn't just grab it out of my bag so you could see how much I have left. I mean, we're getting so far down there. Like, I'm about to go through this foundation. I'm doing that thing where I was wearing this foundation basically every single day, and then I was like, I'm about to run out of this foundation. So then I switched to my L'Oreal True Match, which is what I'm wearing right now. But I'm like, I'm doing that thing where I'm like, it's Dior and it's so expensive. Like, I only want to wear it to like special events to use it up. I'm like, why do I do this? I talk about this in like my Project Pan and Project Use Up videos, and I'm like, why am I this way? But I'm doing it with the Dior because we are getting down there. This has been a favorite of mine for years. I think I said my shade 2.5N. It's one of my best shade matches for foundation. This is a very natural finish foundation. I love that it's not too light, but it still kind of has that second skin to it. It's so comfortable. It's not an overly matte finish. It's not going to leave you super dewy. I just prefer a natural finish foundation, and this is one of my tippy top favorites. I've been using it consistently for so many years. I did also want to mention the Lawless Beauty Powder. I have used mine up, which I'm very proud of. So I am planning to repurchase the Lawless Beauty Powder in the sale. I have the shade Light Medium is the one that I am going to be repurchasing, and it's an excellent shade match for me. It is such a beautiful powder. It makes you look like you have a filter on your skin, and it's one of those that I can do just like a little bit of concealer and then put the powder on, and my face is so blurred, instead of using a liquid foundation, where sometimes with liquid foundation I tend to use a little bit more product than I would if I'm just doing like some spot concealing and then under my eyes. But that Lawless Beauty Powder, I mean, I've gone through an entire compact and I love it so much. It knocked off my beloved Dior Powder No Powder, so definitely have to get me another one of those. And speaking of concealer, I actually have a few concealers in here because I love concealer. It's one of my top products. It's a product that I wear every single day. It doesn't matter if I'm doing a full face of makeup or if I'm just doing a very light no makeup look. I'm always using concealer. I need to conceal the dark under eyes that we have going on these days and all of that. So I had to choose 3 of my favorites. One of them, this is my favorite for breakouts. So I'm someone who does still struggle with hormonal acne, but also like stress-induced acne. It just is what it is. I don't know, I'm 36, like I'm like ready to be done with that at any time, but it doesn't appear to be happening. But the Nars Soft Matte Concealer is excellent for covering acne. And I mean, I'll do some close-ups, but you can see like this baby has gotten so much love from me. Something about a pot concealer I just find so good for covering acne. What I will do a lot is I will, before I go in with anything else, like I'll do a primer if I'm doing a primer, because I don't always do primer. but I'll do primer if I am. And then I will take this concealer, brush it over any spots, and not blend it out. That's like kind of the key for me with covering acne, is not blending out the concealer right away, just placing it down over my concealer, and then I come in with a foundation on top of it and kind of blend it out that way. I remember there was a video I did where I did that technique, and someone commented and was like, I've never seen you not blend out your concealer, like you must be quite unwell or something along those lines. And I was like, no, that's just how I use pot concealer. So if you want to see, you know, maybe like a short demo of how I cover acne, just let me know, because I'm especially going through it right now with the loss of my dog Aries. So I can definitely show you how I am covering my acne right now if you would like to see that. I will be talking more in depth on that in an upcoming vlog. I just didn't want to focus on it for today's video because today's video is about the Sephora sale. But thank you to everyone who has written in all your comments and support, and it really means a lot. Going with concealers though, one that I'm wearing today, I love it. I'm almost done with it. It's in my project use up. This is from LYS, and this is their Triple Fix Brightening Concealer, one of the best concealers. LYS has a great price point as well at Sephora. It's not quite as expensive as some of the other brands. This one is such a like buildable, blendable concealer, kind of the same words that I use for a bronzer really, but it's just so easy to use, and it's one of those that doesn't look super cakey on the under eyes. Like I said, it's really easy to blend out and just gives you a brightened look, but also kind of smooths out the under eyes as well. This has been one of my top concealers for a while. One of my, I know I'm saying all of these are like my tippy top picks, but like really like a tippy top pick right here is the LYS. I'm about to go through mine, and I'm gonna be so excited when I do. And then a little bit newer to me, it's been, how long have I been trying this? A couple months now, but from Natasha Denona, the Hyglam concealer. This one is still so beautiful. With this one, I find that you don't need to use a lot of product. It blends out so well, and it gives you great coverage. You can go overboard with this one though. So sometimes I feel like I've had some people tell me that they've tried it and they don't love it. And I have heard that people say like it's a little bit harder to blend out. You really need a very small amount of product. So this is gonna take you a long, long way. But once again, if you use just a small amount, it's gonna blur everything out. Me, I would describe it as like, it just kind of winds back time a little bit, you know? Winds back time a little bit. And I'm never mad at something like that. So the Natasha Denona, I've been loving the Hyglam concealer since I bought it a couple months ago. Okay, just a couple skincare products that I will mention. I'm trying not to like get confused as to what I've already talked about. This is a new product to me, and I haven't tried it for a long time, and I don't know why, because it was very hyped up. There was a lot of like sponsorships and campaigns going on with this product, and I kept getting it sent. I got it sent to me like 5 times or something, and I was like, I just don't want to try, you know. Skincare is one of those things that I don't like to constantly be trying new products, because skincare is different than makeup, like trying a new lipstick every day, whatever, but I'm not trying to constantly try new serums and moisturizers and all of that, because I want my skin to be in the best shape that it can be. But I finally started trying this, and I was like, okay, I do see the hype with this. This is from Clarins. It's their double serum hydric and lipidic system. Sure. Just started using it like fairly recently, but you can see I am very loyal to this one. I took it on my LA trip with me. I'm going to Austin next week. I'm so excited to be going to Austin. Getting out of my very quiet apartment will be great for me. I'm gonna see Angie there, my friend Angelica Nikva, so very excited about that. And I will definitely be taking this one with me. This is one of those I love to use in the morning, because when I apply it, my skin just glows. Like, it's one of those products that makes me look like I'm just so hydrated. Like, I just drank a ton of water, then I had lemon water, then I had celery juice on top of it, then I went for a walk. Like, it just is one of those products that instantly makes your skin look so much better, and I just love it for that. It does something in the morning that just transforms my skin and makes it look so beautiful. And even if I do my skincare and then I do my makeup really quickly after that, it just, my foundation lays better on top of it, and it really makes my skin look so gorgeous. So I'm a little bit mad that I didn't try that product sooner, because it's beautiful, but had to mention that one from Clarins. I've also, this has been a holy grail of mine for a while. I'm almost out of this as well. This is from Summer Fridays. This is their shade drops. Listen, I know we're starting to think about fall. We're in fall. We're thinking about fall. We're thinking about pumpkins. We're thinking about, I'm actually headed off to a Halloween event in just a few minutes. I'm Barbie tonight again, so I have some pink makeup going on. Sunscreen is still very important, even if it's winter. Like, the sun is still gonna get you. The sun is the #1 cause of aging, so wear your sunscreen. And I do love this one from Summer Fridays, especially because it gives you such a beautiful glow. So again, it's one of those that's really beautiful if I am just like running out somewhere, but I want my skin to have that glowy look. And if I do the Clarins and then the Summer Fridays, I feel like I get that like clean girl makeup look or whatever that trend. I can't keep up with the trends anymore. It's like tomato makeup and strawberry makeup and blueberry latte nails, and that combo is especially gorgeous. I did also want to give a shout out to this one from Laneige, their lip sleeping mask. Listen, I love the lip sleeping mask. I've been talking about it for years. I've used up so many, I repurchase it, but I just got this one in the pink lemonade and it's so nice and it smells so good and I really like it, and I've been using this one at night. The Laneige lip sleeping mask is a bestseller for a reason. It's super thick and hydrating and just moisturizes your lips while you sleep, but I really do like this pink lemonade one, so I wanted to give a shout out to that. I love First Aid Beauty. I love Tatcha. I mentioned those products in my most repurchase as well. So didn't want to mention those again. Just wanted to throw in a few skincare products to kind of break up the makeup. But to get back to some makeup products, a blush that I always talk about, I feel like I'm one of the only people that talk about this blush, Lawless Beauty. This blush in Vintage Love is so beautiful. If you love just like a nude blush, like a nude pink blush, this is going to be so gorgeous. It's a matte finish. It's very buildable and blendable, and it just kind of gives you that very natural flush to the cheeks. I've been raving about this for years, so had to mention it. And honestly, there wasn't a ton of bronzers. Oh wait, I have one more blush. JK, one more blush. It's the blush that I'm wearing today. The Dior Rosy Glow blush in pink. Listen, this is just stunning. This is another one of those that I've talked about for so long. It's definitely a viral makeup product. To me, it's worth it. I walked into a Sephora and saw this was the last one left, and I was like, I have to have it. Everyone's talking about it. It's one of my most worn blushes. Again, I took it on my LA trip with me. This one gives a very what do I want to say? I wanted to say like very poppy pink punch to the cheeks. Punch to the cheeks? That's probably not appropriate. It just gives a brighter look to the cheeks without being like neon. To me, in the pan, it looks kind of neon. It looks a little like, oh, I'm not really sure what's going on here, but it's so beautiful on the cheeks. Since I am doing Barbie tonight, I felt like I needed to do a bright pink blush. Honestly, I feel like I need to even put more on. Like I need to go even more. But this one, if it's not sold out, I highly recommend it. They have other shades as well. There's one that you'd be interested in it, but to me, the Dior blush is the most long-lasting blush I have in my collection. So especially, you know, if I'm doing any traveling or very long days like I was doing with the YouTube event, or like tonight I'm going to trivia. I'm so excited. I love a good trivia night. But again, might be a little bit of a longer night. Like I want my super long-wearing blushes, and to me, that is Dior. Like I was saying, I don't have a ton of bronzers to talk about, which is interesting for me because I love bronzer, but honestly, I've been doing the Sigma Beauty bronzer a lot. Today I have on the L'Oreal True Match. I love that bronzer. I've been doing a lot of my own bronzer that I did with Ofra Cosmetics, the one that's in the Life's a Draft palette. But one that I have also been reaching into quite a bit is from Charlotte Tilbury. I really do love her bronzers. I also really like her blushes. I just have to say the Lawless and the Dior are like my tippy top favorites right now. But I really do enjoy the bronzer from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's quite large. This is the Airbrush bronzer, and I have the shade 2. It's just very natural. I actually have to build up shade 2 just a little bit, but again, it just gives that very natural flush to the cheeks that I find so beautiful. Let's see. Let's maybe jump into some eye products. Now, I mentioned Natasha Denona in my most repurchased video, but this is a great time to purchase Natasha Denona palettes. If you're looking for a little bit lower of a price point, the mini sizes are a great way to go. I personally really love the mini size palettes. I did order the Xenon palette, but it hasn't come to me yet. Just waiting. I've seen like everyone's videos going up and I'm like, where's my Xenon palette? I'm so excited for it, but I will be doing a video once I get that. But do love the Natasha Denona palettes. I also really love the Kaja Beauty Stacks. I just pulled out this one in Peach Madeleine, but Neutral Moment is another favorite of mine. If you're someone like me and you love a little, like you lean a little bit more on like the quick and easy side, like you're not trying to use 7 or 8 eyeshadows and blend for 1,000 years, and you just want something kind of like, these stacks are the way to go, and they have a lot of different options. Again, Neutral Moment is kind of what it sounds like. It has the matte browns in there, and then a kind of like a matte cream shade. Peach Madeleine is super pretty as well and has some shimmers in here, especially this like beautiful glitter topper. But they have a lot of options that I think are great. I also definitely have to recommend the Rare Beauty Shadow Sticks. Took these to LA with me as well. These are so fast and easy to use, and just I'm not a big shadow stick person, haven't been for years. I've tried several, I've tried a lot of different brands. For some reason, Rare Beauty sent me these and I tried them and I cannot stop wearing them. I think that they are absolutely beautiful. I have a handful of favorite shades, some bronzy ones, some pink ones, some rose gold ones. And I mean, they're so fast and easy to use. Again, if we have similar makeup styles where sometimes you just want to be real fast, I will take this, I will put this all over my eye, I'll take my finger and just kind of blend it around the edges. Sometimes maybe I'll grab like a matte shadow and dust it into my crease if I'm like really getting fancy up in here. But a lot of times I just need these shadow sticks. You can mix and match them together, but highly, highly recommend these. Another eyeshadow palette that I need to recommend is from Huda Beauty. It's the Empowered palette. Okay, I saw Huda Beauty did just launch a new eyeshadow palette and it looks gorgeous. And I'm trying to decide. I feel like I might get it. Oh, it's so hard. I might get that one. I just saw it today and it looks so beautiful, but the Empowered palette has been a favorite of mine. And I pulled this out, I was wearing it last night because I went to a Vegas Golden Knights hockey game. So I love to use this beautiful golden here when I go to the Knights games. Listen, those games are so much fun. I don't care if you don't like hockey. You should go to a Vegas Golden Knights game if you're coming to Las Vegas because they are so high energy. Half the time I forget I'm at a hockey game. I feel like I'm at like a club. I feel like I'm at like a party. Everyone's so happy to be there, so excited. Our hockey team is also phenomenal. They scored a goal to win the game with 32 seconds last night. I was literally hugging everybody. I was so excited. But this is the palette that I just will always wear to the hockey games, and it's beautiful. It has a cream black shadow, so I use that as my liner. The mattes are stunning. They have the cream shades. The shimmers are beautiful. Really enjoyed the Huda Beauty palettes, but the Empowered is definitely my favorite. But I got my eyes on that new one as well. Right, I touched on quite a few mascaras in my most repurchased video, but I did just start trying a new mascara, and I really like it. I feel like I can't quite say it's like the most amazing thing yet, but I have been trying it recently, so I thought I would talk to you about it. It is from Benefit Cosmetics, and this is their Fan Fest mascara. So I got a little mini, I got like a Benefit mascara set in my swag bag from the YouTube event the other day, and this is a really nice mascara. It's what I'm wearing tonight. It makes the lashes longer and also really kind of like separates them out. It's supposed to, you know, fan out the lashes and all of that. But I do think it does a good job of really separating the lashes, making them longer, and kind of giving them a little bit more of that doll-like look. So I'm still testing out so I can really get a feel of like how the transfer goes, and, you know, wearing it during like really long periods of time and like outside. It's still really hot in Las Vegas as I'm dying under these lights with this sweater on, but it's still getting to like 95 during the day in Las Vegas. So I want to test it under some more like weather conditions as well, but so far so good. If you're looking for a new one, this could be one. Like if you're thinking about it, the first couple times I've tried it, I have really enjoyed it. And then another eye product, I needed to mention my Glossier eyeliners. I love these. If you're in the market for a good eyeliner, I know eyeliner isn't like the sexiest of makeup products, but a lot of us use it. Not my girlfriend Ashley, because in one of my recent vlogs, she tried gel liner for the first time, like on her lower lash line. When she told me she had never used gel, I was like, what? So we got to experience it in the vlog, her trying it for the first time, and my like genuine reaction made me laugh when I was editing it back because I was so excited. And I loved the way it made her eyes. Like, I love eyeliner so much. Eyeliner is another one of those that like I just don't go without it. Like I need to have eyeliner, and the ones from Glossier, they are so smooth. I mean, if you can see, this one in black is pretty dang small. It's what I'm wearing today. It's beautiful. So if you need an eyeliner, the little staple, I recommend those from Glossier. And then finally, I think I just have lip products to talk about. Again, I tried to keep this to my tippy top favorites, and truly, if you have been a long time subscriber to my channel, I hope I'm not saying anything like crazy in this video that you're like, what? I've never heard you talk about that, because I feel like there's a couple new products sprinkled in here, but like these are really like my holy grails. So in my most repurchase video, I did talk about Charlotte Tilbury because I love her lip products. But another one, I love the Natasha Denona lip liners as well. I am wearing the one in Natasha from the My Dream collection. It's just a light pink, and I think that it is so beautiful. I do also love her nudes as well. Her lipsticks are also really nice. The glosses, the My Dream gloss is beautiful. So I talk about Natasha Denona quite a bit. Did I not put, no, I didn't put that in my most repurchase video. I should have, because I also buy all of my Natasha products myself. I'm an affiliate with Natasha. My code is Samantha. It's 15% off, so if you're Rouge, it's better at Sephora to get the 20% off. But I repurchased so many of her lip products. I feel like she's really coming for Charlotte Tilbury. I really do. Some other lip liners that I love, Rare Beauty, and also the Rare Beauty matte lipsticks. These are beautiful. I talk about these all the time. I mention them in my top 3 in every category for lips. Rare Beauty is also really high up there for me. Lawless Beauty, I also really enjoy a handful of their products. The Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. I've gone through a full size of this and it's just beautiful. I did a video recently on the best lip glosses of all time, voted on by you, and so many of you said the Lawless Beauty gloss and it made me so happy. So this is one I really recommend. Like, I mean, I know I'm recommending everything, but there's like a few products that I'm like, I really like, I want you to try this one out, and that would be the Lawless gloss. I do also really enjoy their tinted lip balms as well. I have a handful of different shades in here. I really like Pink Marshmallow, which is in my hands. I think it's Posy is another one that I really enjoy as well. But these are beautiful. They give you a little bit more of a, you know, tint to the lips, but they're so comfortable. They're easy to reapply. I think Lawless does a really good job with their lip products. I also really enjoy from Merit their signature lips. I talked about this one in Slip quite a bit. Again, this is going to be more of a balm-like formula. So again, kind of the, you know, I don't really do like the full-on like matte liquid lipstick these days. I love to do some liner, some gloss, some balm, that sort of thing. And this one from Merit is super beautiful, very comfortable as well. Slip is more of a brown nude color. I also had to mention from YSL, these are a little bit more expensive, so if you're looking to like save a little bit of money on something more expensive, these are the Candy Lip Glazes. My favorite shade is in 02. First of all, packaging is beautiful, but this one, again, it's gonna be more of your lip balm, and it just makes your lips look juicy, it makes them look bigger, and just, to me, I just feel like it's luxe. Like, everything about it, from the packaging to the way it makes the lips look, like if you wanna look more expensive, this one from YSL is gonna do it for you. And then finally, I'm gonna wrap it up with a new product, and it's also what is on my lips today, this beautiful lip oil. This is from Fenty Beauty. This is their Cherry Treat Conditioning Lip Oil. Listen, I love a good lip oil. I love the one from Sigma Beauty. Clarins has a really nice lip oil as well. This one from Fenty, again, I just got this in my swag bag, so I've been trying it out the last couple of days, and it's beautiful. Again, it makes the lips look bigger. It's comfortable, it's not sticky at all. It doesn't make my lips feel like dried out or anything like that. It is just gorgeous. I'm a really big fan of this one. Again, it's a little bit newer to me, so the majority of the products in here are what I've been trying for so long and are like tried and true and I love so much, but I would be remiss if I didn't mention this Fenty lip oil because it's beautiful. The guy that was helping us at the Fenty booth at this YouTuber event was like raving about this, so I was like, I have to try it right away. No regrets. So again, I will have everything linked down below and also in the shopping button here on YouTube. Let me know if you are buying anything from the sale or anything from my recommendations. I will have a haul coming up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.